a haunted Walmart. In particular, this Walmart, and if you know anything about the other videos that I've made, you know exactly where this Walmart is, Galveston Island, Texas. There have been countless reports of hauntings throughout this entire store, with one aisle in particular being the most haunted. But why is that? It all goes back, just like everything else on Galveston, to the storm of 1900. A storm that claimed between 6,000 to 12,000 lives, with 8,000 being the most agreed upon number. And even with that agreed upon number, that was 1/5 of the population of the island at the time. So that leads to a lot of sightings and a lot of reports of hauntings all throughout Galveston. But why is this Walmart as haunted as it is? Would you believe me if I told you that the Walmart that we know today currently sits on top of the plot of land that housed St. Mary's Orphan Asylum? This was an orphanage run by the Catholic Church. And during the 1900 storm, unfortunately, everyone who lived at this orphanage sadly passed. The nuns tried to save as many kids as they could by tying them to their waists and getting them to the roof to take them away from the rising waters. Unfortunately, that would be what caused their downfall. It is an incredibly sad and depressing story, and one I've touched on many times before. But back to modern times with this Walmart. I told you that there's a lot of spooky things that happen inside of this Walmart. All over the store, people have reported full-bodied apparitions, things flying off the shelves, the normal spooky things. However, there is one aisle that kind of makes this a little bit more heartbreaking than everything else. The most haunted aisle in the store, unfortunately, is the toy aisle. People have reported seeing balls fly out of those little cages that they have them in, rolling across the floor, bouncing, motion-activated toys going off, children giggling, laughing, running footsteps of small children as well. The list goes on and on and on. Unfortunately, a lot of people believe that it is the spirits of those children that died in the orphan asylum that are running through the halls trying to have a little bit more fun in the afterlife. Like I said, an incredibly sad and depressing topic. But what do you guys think? Have you guys ever been to the Walmart on Galveston? Have you ever seen any haunted happenings in the Walmart of Galveston? I've been there a lot, and I've seen a couple of things, including a shopping cart moving all by itself and appearing somewhere it should not have been. Depending on the time of day that you go, it does get a little spooky inside of that Walmart. But let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.